Welcome, everyone, to Tempe, Arizona and Mountain America Stadium, home to the Arizona State Sun Devils, where Sparky and his gang have been sharpening those pitchforks in anticipation of this one. What a game we have in store for you today. A Big 12 showdown, and the implications could last for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the Colorado Buffaloes taking on the 22nd ranked team in the land, the Arizona State Sun Devils. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Buffaloes will kick it off to get us underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. So Arizona State's return team will have that offense backed up. And this guy feels like a throwback. Back in the day, the running backs were always the stars. This guy fits that mold.
And he can do a lot of different things, too. He's not a one-trick pony. This guy can tote the rock. He can catch the ball. He can block. We might even see him throw the ball in this game. This is a jack of all trades.
Pressure coming. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Well, it wasn't great field position to start with, and it's getting worse now. The defense gets a sack. They're getting aggressive up the field. They get to the QB, and they're sending a message.
And they're trying to dig out of the hole on 2nd and long from the 9. Thomas back to pass. Floats it out in space. Finds a crease at the 20. And they swarm him under.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. Didn't get much, picked up a yard, and that will leave them with 4th and 2. The Sun Devils will call on their punt team. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Gets his first one of the day off. He was called on 4 times in last week's win. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. So Colorado's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football.
And he will wisely scamper out of bounds. No need to take unnecessary hits.
And that's a really good job by this defense, because remember, when the quarterback runs, now you got an extra blocker, because he's not just handing it off and standing there, and they still did a good job at the point of attack, kind of strung it along and made him run out of bounds.
And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains.
Well, I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride. They want to come out each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough push there on that run play to pick up the first.
He's got his man. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Agnew. Finds his tight end. On the move at the 30. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Ever since they invented the forward pass, the tight ends have been running the drag and getting the first down.
I think it's because the tight ends is so much versatility. You know, they can block and stay in the formation, or they can release and come out. But either way, if the quarterback's patient, most of the time, that drag route's going to come.
Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion? And the Buffaloes have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. The line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
They'll run it. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Buffaloes!
That was a great example of a running back toting the rock with conviction. There's not a lot of time to hesitate. If you see a split second, you see a hole, you've got to hit it right now. Nice job by the RB there.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. That drive covered 62 yards for the touchdown, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit.
That's excellent blocking there on the left side of the line. They were able to get great push, get off the line, create a little bit of crease for that running back.
They just created a wall. He had all kinds of room to run.
Yeah, I might go back to that one and call that one again. It worked so well.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Man, a lot of times when you blitz that linebacker, it's about timing. You don't show your hand, and he gets up to the line of scrimmage, gets right through the line, and makes the tackle for a loss.
And as soon as the running back gets the football, he's got a face full of linebacker.
Not much you can do there. Like, you got to have a little better block. You got to identify that blitz a little bit faster by the offensive line.
There's just so much chemistry between this quarterback and his receiver, and you saw it right there. Down the perimeter, trying to work the boundary. Just put it somewhere near him. He'll catch it. He'll get a foot down and help out his offense.
Gets rid of it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Sun Devils send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt goes out of bounds. We'll check the spot. Think they'll have it right around the 40-yard line. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
Might as well give it to him again. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call.
Hold it, open.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. They're just making things harder now. It's 1st and 20. Wants to throw. It's Agnew. Throwing right. Oh, did he find a hole in the defense? And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37.
Don't you just love the big boys? When the big boys up front do their job and create a great pocket, and the quarterback has time now to survey the field and take shots down the field and make huge plays.
You know, runs like this oftentimes are like a boxer in a boxing match. Obviously, it's not a knockout punch, but these are body blows. As the game goes on, these small gains are going to turn into longer runs.
Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. And that pass is intercepted. Taking it the other way.
Say what?
And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. Guys, Colorado has the lead here.
Yeah,
Guys, let's have a look at the
he did
stats
have,
as we played one period.
yeah, he did have with it. Yeah, because this is what I was telling you about earlier, bro. Yeah, tell us that, bro. I ain't gonna make it, bro. I gotta go to bed. I gotta go to work.
First down to start the drive after the break.
You know what I'm saying? Man, nobody told you, man. Nobody doing that, bro. Y'all thought I was playing. I said, dog, that's all you gonna do is do
From
that
the
shit
gun, the
again.
running back has it. They stop him right on the edge of the red zone. A pickup of 5 to the 20.
So now
I
you
like
talk,
this
so
guy
you
as a
went
running
from
back
playing
because
at
he can run
9:30
between the tackles
to
and
now
he
you
can also
30
go
minutes in,
outside.
and
He
you
can
30
really do it
minutes
all.
out.
Halfway there
He's
on
gonna
first
put
down.
9
It's 2nd
feet.
and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. Slam to the ground, but not before he gets the first down.
Well, the
I told
offense
you
knew what they
what
needed
I'm
to
doing,
get that first down,
to
so
my
they
every
dial up
6
the running
months,
play, and
man.
they get
Everything was
just
good,
enough to
man,
keep
to
the
like
drive
60
alive.
minutes in, and I got that thing from
Inside
the
the
climb.
15, 1st and 10 from the
Look at that.
14. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal.
Hey, who says hitch passes can't get big yards? Receiver catches it, makes a guy miss, and goes and gets a first down.
Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line.
I need to go to
Keeps
bed.
looking downfield.
Oh no.
And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Arizona State. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the
And that
next
man
play.
tell me, that man
Wide
told me,
receiver shows motion.
I gave
Looking
out
to
a force
pass.
win
It's
early.
Agnew.
Like, how the hell I got a force
He
win early?
finds his man.
When you
Really nice
renewed, then
job there
somebody
by
you only
both guys
renewed
to
one
throw
time.
and the catch
Bro,
to
you
work that
agreed to
defense
2
and get
different
the first
times.
down.
You
Hey,
said the
man, if you're going
first,
to make plays like that on slant throws, you
I
got to be able
said
to make
when he
catches
was in
in
there to my,
traffic. Good,
I
strong hands by
gave
the
him the
wideout
force
there on the
win
slant.
too early.
They'll
I'm
put
like,
him
what you
away from the
mean?
41
Then
on
to my
first
well,
down.
you know, the time hadn't hit yet. I'm like, bro,
Trying to
you
beat the
asked the
DT.
man to play it the second
Reels
time.
it in and goes out of bounds on the left side after
Y'all
the
said he
huge
gave me at
gain.
noon, Eastern Standard, or
Touchdown,
4:30. You
Colorado.
said, cool,
And
we'll check
once
out
he
them
found
times.
some daylight,
In the
it was
morning,
time
you
to
turned
make a
around and
house
said, hey,
call.
the 12 o'clock window
Did
not
not
going to work.
take long to get
Cool.
into the end zone.
You
Now
said,
let's
see
see
you
if
at
this
4:30.
gets
Then
this
at
offense to
4:30,
hit
then you talking about,
overdrive.
hey, before
You may have a
4:30,
situation
hey,
where you
30
have
minutes till,
points,
you talking about something,
more
you need to,
points, and
you
more
got a
points. You keep
meeting,
putting drives
and
together
it's
like
going to run
that.
to, it's
That
basically going
quickly,
to run
chewing up
into
that much
what
yardage,
halftime should
defenses
be
are
at
going
the
to have
other
to get
game.
something figured out.
And then telling me, oh, I jumped the gun early, because the time hadn't passed yet.
He'll
Bro,
bring
you
it back
just
from
told the man
inside
you
his
weren't going to be able to
5.
play.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Arizona State is going back on offense.
He
and they
said
come out
Domingo
looking
went
for a
into
spark.
halftime.
How
So he
about
basically
the
trying to
way
get
they
Jolly to
attacked the
start like
last
30
time they
minutes
had the
later.
ball, mixing run and pass
You
and
know,
lining up
he
in
was
the end
looking
zone,
at like,
Jesse.
That's why.
It's
this Colorado
complete. A
defense
huge
so
pickup. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. And this junior loves to show off that big arm. Offense picking up steam. 1st and 10 from the 31. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. Trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of the spot.
And there was no question in that scenario. That's where the quarterback was going. He knew he had his receiver in a matchup that he liked, running a route where he would find himself open. Nice job between those two.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Sun Devils!
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Colorado has the ball back in the Buffalo.
How can you lose
prime position on offense. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
Now on first down from the 30. Looking downfield, it's Agnew. It's complete to the right. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down.
Yeah, and these halfbacks, man, they're wide receivers now. They do so much work in practice now with the wide receiver group, and you can see it there. Sells like he's going outside, sticks his foot in the ground, angles to the middle of the field. Quarterback finds him for the first down.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And last week was great for this young man. But, man, again, showing you he can do it at a high level. Just working the whole field, using different guys.
It's a combination. It's like we got some people who have difficult skills along with trying to just real just trying to real stuff. I gotta tell you, but like the past with about 3 or 4 weeks, Jordan hit me up early. Look at Texas in the chat. Look at Texas in this schedule. So it's always something. But so it's like, bro, I'm trying to realize these like tired of these crazy windows. Like you said,
that pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Makes the catch. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. The Buffaloes will try to put one on the board on first and goal.
Technically, dog, I gave Jolly the. I didn't even take that Jolly to you, bro. I kind of said, Jolly, why did you
get it in with the run?
Jolly like, bro, I want to play him. He's like, I want to play him. He's like, I lost him.
For 6 more points.
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground, take the lead going into the half, take all the momentum. Nice execution of the drive by that offense.
And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. They make the stop on the return, and that is priority one. You don't want some big return to give up a cheap touchdown on the final play of the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a terrific atmosphere there in Tempe. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere. And I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats.
All teed up and ready to go here in the second half. Coming out with it, it's Logan. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone and he's knocked down at the 10. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with accuracy.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. You simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11.
I just heard the two little boys got beat by 51 points.
Quickly out to the tight end.
Who they play?
Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open because
But
you got so
how
many
many
guys that
minutes
have
do you
so
play?
much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him
No,
do the
I'm
rest.
saying, like, did he get hurt or?
Efficient run gets it up to the 44.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
In his sophomore season, he's really learned to find that running room.
This is going to be a big key for him, David, with the lead here in the second half, running the football, right? Staying on the field and bleeding the clock.
And run the football, you're ahead, you can be a little bit more conservative. But again, this opens up the pass. This keeps everything in balance for this offense.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They have been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls in.
Pass on the way, and it's picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
QBs have to understand, when I'm throwing against zones, I got to manipulate guys with my eyes. I might have to look one direction to create an opening to throw that ball or zip that ball in. I got to use touch, and it's really hard when all eyes are on me, and you could tell the quarterback was not ready and did not make a good throw.
And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
He's got it on the right. At the 40, there he goes. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. From the shotgun, they'll run it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, the offensive
Oh,
line
that
had
was a
everybody
nice
blocked
kick.
except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Thomas looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Makes a connection. Almost took it all the way, but a huge gain, and he has him set up 1st and goal.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Pushes ahead. Touchdown, Arizona State! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. He'll bring it out. It's Logan. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Yeah.
That one could really put this
Dolly,
drive
they
in
don't
a
need,
high
bro.
gear
You don't
as they have a
need,
first down
bro.
at the 37.
You got to
That's
talk to your opponent within the first 24 to 36 hours of a game, or they will set your game as a fast end. Now, if all the games are set, bro, and your game is not set, like they will set, like, fortunately, like, bro, if I reach out to my opponent and he don't respond in the first 24 hours, I can go in there and say, hey, set my vein, set my port. Like, literally, bro, I can say that to them, bro. Set my port. Yes, and they'll have to say it. Then the person say, y'all play me. And it's up to me to play them or not. Like, per their rules, bro. If your opponent tries to schedule with you and you don't respond in the first 24 hours, that is a forced loss.
Fires to the wideout. Already find a hole in that secondary. Run out of bounds just before he could get it into the end zone, and now they're set up first and goal. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. Turning to the running game on first and goal. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
I know the passing game sells, the passing game is exciting, but it's not exciting to get 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground, but it will be very successful.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats.
Who's going to show it, Josh? The man should have been saying his base of first. Like, they just fine. But that's my thing. Like, get these 1-2 hour windows on day, because you got that on day 1 and day 2. But knowing you really don't have the time, why not? Sometimes you might have to go day 3. Like, hey, bro, look, I got some windows on day 1 and day 2, but they kind of tight. But my best day to play is day 3. Your opponent might say, yo, day 3. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But no, I'm just saying, y'all. Somebody be like, well, all right, cool, day 3 will work for me. So, like, what time can you play? Anytime day 3. All right, me too. Then you said to play, bro. That's all it takes, man. But
bringing it out. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
To the air on first down. Takes the easy completion. At the 45 on his way. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. The Sun Devils want to move quickly.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
You could tell he saw that grass open up, and he was not handing that football off. He was taking it himself. His eyes got enormous, chewed up the big play. Nice big chunk play for this offense.
And this was just a low man wins battle right on the doorstep of the goal line, and the defense comes up with the stop. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Thomas back to pass. Takes the easy throw in the flat. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Sun Devils!
And listen, if I have a playmaker and running back like that with that kind of speed, yeah, I'm going to throw the swing to him, too. He drops back, surveys the field. He says, I know my guy can make a play, gets the ball in his hands right now on the swing. He does the rest, gets in for the touchdown.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Ohio State is running away with things, and I'm not sure even Bucky saw this coming today from this offense. They're up by 15 over Illinois. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. On the run, it's good. Solid run, picks up 6 and gets it to the 28.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
Got 6 on first down, now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Motion from the offense. On 2nd down, wants to throw it. He's taking the shot. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. And the explosive play, they're on the move all the way to the 44.
So
This offense is like running a
so
perfection drill in practice
in
against
4th and 1,
air.
he's trying to
Chunk
play right
after
now.
chunk play, and here they come again. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that.
And I don't think they got it snapped before the play clock ran out. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. They'll try to pick up a few here on 3rd down, but from here it will be a 60-yard attempt. Pocket starts to collapse. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Unloads to the wideout. He's got a first down and maybe a lot more.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly where the first down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it. Now a fresh set of downs.
The give to the back. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
He's a be. I mean, he understood. I want to teach him a lesson, bro, but you want to play the game, so he's up to you,
They're
bro.
going to run it. Touchdown, Colorado. And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
Yeah, you know my other. I mean, my game almost over too. And what's his name?
Who's going to
What's
make
the
the big
name?
play? They come up with it late, take the lead. Nice execution. It's hard to execute in these moments. People get tight,
I'm about to
scores
finish
tied.
it.
Late in the game, I don't want to mess up, but this offense doesn't worry about messing up. They put the ball in the end zone and take the lead.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out.
My thing is,
He was hoping for
if you
something
play,
a little
are
more
you going to keep
dynamic,
it
but they get him on the ground at the 20. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. There's plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be highly efficient in their attack, Jesse.
So it comes down to the quarterback position too, Reese. Don't let the moment get too big. Play within yourself, David, because this guy's practiced this situation before.
No doubt. Use the sidelines. They're your friend. I don't have to take deep shots, throw beyond the first down marker so I can stop that clock for a little bit and possibly use my timeouts.
They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. Thomas looking to fire. He wants a big play here late. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. He spikes it, clock stops as they try to rally late.
It's 2nd down.
2nd down coming up. He's looking to throw. They're working that left side. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the 1st down. Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They've pieced together a couple of 1st downs, and here they come again. Looking to move it through the air. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. 2nd and 10 here. He's looking to throw. He's got it on the run. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. He'll throw on 3rd down. Going for 6. Into the end zone, and it's caught for a touchdown, and we might just have overtime on our hands.
Man, great execution. That is how it's done late in the football game. Now, all you need is that extra point. Bring the kicker out there. This is what you do, just like practice. Knock it through the uprights, tie this football game, and we might be looking at overtime soon.
And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 4th. Here comes the kickoff as we are all tied up in the 4th quarter. If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. This one is about finding the balance between being aggressive and not being reckless, Jesse.
The only way this thing works, though, if they're going to be aggressive, this offensive line has got to be able to hold up here for this QB.
Yeah, because you need to take shots beyond the sticks so the clock will stop and you can save every second you have.
And the Buffaloes want to crank the tempo. He wants to throw. Going downfield for the big play. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Back to throw, it's Agnew. Shoots it to the left. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
Yeah, and that's fine. Listen, it's go time. Right now it's coming up on 3rd down. You probably got 2 downs anyways. It's the 4th quarter. It's time for this QB to take charge.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Deep shot for the end zone. It's incomplete, and the clock strikes 0, and we are headed to overtime. We'll get it started here in overtime.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Finds a little bit of room. Give him a couple down to the 23.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Fires to the tight end. On the nasty move, and now he's got room. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
Reads it, fires complete. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. They'll try to put 3 on the board and take the lead in overtime. And it's right down the boulevard. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
Well, the head coach decided to play it safe on 4th and inches and trot his field goal team out there, and his field goal kicker just made him look like a pretty smart guy.
Down by a field goal and a touchdown will win it. Let's see what they've got on first down. Well, jet sweep pass. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
First and goal.
Touch pass on the run. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
He wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead.
Not a ton of room to operate on 3rd and goal, but a touchdown wins it here in OT. 3rd and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. He got it in! A walk-off touchdown in overtime! What a run for this playmaker to just elude the defense and get in for the score.
And I tell you what, defensively, you can't